Hey guys, what's going on? Back again with another video. As you can see on the screen, today's the day that they revealed Warzone 2 that's coming along with Modern Warfare 2 in a few months. So I want to do a quick review from what I saw from their live stream today and maybe ask a couple questions. I'm actually going to start with a couple questions if anyone can answer it for me because I don't believe they confirmed anything or any of these questions during the live streams today. First question is it only going to be PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X platforms that Warzone 2 is going to come out? Because that's something that I heard or was rumored, or maybe even clickbait a few months ago, that you're only going to be able to play Warzone 2 on the new consoles. You're not going to be able to play on Xbox One or PlayStation 4, which leads to the next question. If that is the case, are you staying on Warzone 1 or going to Warzone 2? Because that's a huge problem that I kind of noticed today and started thinking about is I don't know if Call of Duty kind of shot themselves in the foot by doing that, because my next question is going to be, are you going to switch to Warzone 2 or just stay on maybe another battle royale that you play? Because as you guys know, Apex and Fortnite and PUBG are other popular battle royales that's out there. And Warzone would be the first one that you're going to lose your progression, because that's the next topic that I wanted to talk about. Is how do you feel about losing all your progression from Warzone 1? Because that's going to be a huge deal for me. I know it's not a day to kind of maybe complain. It's supposed to be a day to celebrate the new Warzone. But because of the popularity of Apex and Fortnite, I myself personally don't play PUBG. And there's some other battle royales that are out there. I think Royale is another one, kind of new, or they reinvented themselves a few weeks ago, and that leads to another topic. They should do something for the OG Warzone players, if they really want to get people to switch over. I know you're gonna get a lot of free stuff when you pre-order Modern Warfare 2, but if you're an OG player from Warzone and you played all the games and stuff like that, and bought Cold War, Modern Warfare, and Vanguard, they should do something for the OG players, or the fan base that played all those games. Because personally, if I'm losing everything, they're gonna really have to sweeten the deal to get me to switch to Warzone 2. And on top of that, another quick thing that I noticed, kind of a review, is it looks exactly like Warzone 1 Verdansk. Um, with maybe some elements of Caldera mixed up in there. But to me personally, it looks like Warzone 1. I'm not complaining, I'm just giving an honest review. That it looks like Warzone 1, again, with the palm trees, kind of mixing it up with Caldera a little bit. I love what they did with Caldera. All the crossovers, the Godzilla crossover, and even with the first Warzone, with the 80s movies. So they're definitely up there, competing with Fortnite, having crossovers and other trademark companies. I guess in their own like metaverse. I think that's something they even talked about today. They're trying to create their own Call of Duty metaverse. Funny enough, something I talked about for zombies going probably like maybe 5 years ago. It's something that zombies probably should have done or started doing. I know they unfortunately have to deal with a lot of toxic zombie YouTubers. Anything they do with zombies, like I mentioned really quickly, is that nobody takes regular jobs anymore. Everybody's a streamer. Everybody is a content creator. The way to get your name out there is just to be toxic and get people to agree with you. So whatever is new, people are always going to complain about it, because that's what gets you the most clicks and views and new subs. Because again, 90% of the general population are miserable with their lives, so they want other people to be miserable. So that's the other thing too. Like I said, it's going to be interesting for me to want to switch over to Warzone 2. So I didn't get any confirmations. I don't know if they're maybe avoiding the topic for now, or it was already confirmed that I'm just kind of naive to the whole topic or missed it at one point. Is it confirmed that it's only going to be on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X? And then on top of that, how much of your progression are you losing? Something I kind of was talking about a few minutes ago. And before I get sidetracked, because they should really maybe do like a bundle for something, or maybe have you carry over half of your stuff. Maybe you pick your top, you know, 25 items that you want to bring over to Warzone 2 or something like that. Maybe some type of agreement where you could um, pick what you want to bring over to Warzone 2 just so you don't lose everything. I don't know how they're going to kind of fix that issue of people losing everything. Really quickly, another thing I want to talk about is I do love that they're adding AI bots to it. I know people are going to complain because they want to make it sound like they're the best Warzone player, but having AI bots in the game, it makes it somewhat more fun because unless they're super duper OP and they can down you really fast and way better than a real person, if they're pretty much on the same level as a real person, maybe a little bit um, weaker than them or a little bit less skilled as a real person, then I wouldn't mind AI bots. I think it's going to be cool because Fortnite has it. It makes it kind of interesting because there's no hiding the fact that a lot of people camp even in Battle Royale. I know definitely multiplayer, but in Battle Royale, no matter which one you play, more than likely you're going to die to a camper who's camping in the house, a rooftop, a window, which leads me to something else that I want to talk about is I've been saying it for Warzone 1. They need to bring back attack helicopters because people just camp roofs, they camp windows. I think if they do what Warzone Verdansk did, where they have attack helicopters come in maybe like midway through the map. I don't know if that was only a plunder thing, um, or some type of way to stop people from camping windows and doorways and shooting you while you're trying to land. I think that was a big problem for Warzone. Even when I play in custom matches with streamers, a lot of viewers and subs camp windows and camp rooftops. I feel like that's something that they should fix in the next one. Like have again attack helicopters um, that come in and maybe try and like you know kill the campers that are on the roofs, maybe in windows. I don't know, maybe like dogs or I don't know. People freak out if you put dogs in Warzone and find people that are camping in the houses. I know that was a good way to stop campers. Was the Christmas Krampus was a good way to stop campers. But again, as you can see in the gameplay, it looks exactly like Verdansk Warzone 1. They added a couple new mechanics, which I think it's cool. You can swim in it. I don't know if it showed yet, but you can swim in the new Warzone. And I guess was that an attack helicopter? No, that's probably one that you can ride. I think it's the one that you can ride. Uh, but even if you can ride a helicopter and shoot people off the rooftops, would be kind of cool. Or maybe I know in Caldera you can drop missiles and bombs and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty cool. But to have like maybe a helicopter come in or a swarm of helicopters, like maybe even Modern Warfare 3 had the attack helicopters that come in. I think I forgot what it was called, but it had like 5 helicopters sweep the multiplayer maps. I think that'd be like a cool idea, and they just come in and kill people that are camping on roofs. Maybe like a sniper helicopter from Black Ops 4, I think, had the sniper helicopters. I think that would be a good idea. Um, but I like actually while we're showing that now, I really like the gulag that you can do now 2 versus 2 or maybe even 3 versus 3. I heard that way the pressure isn't on you, but at the same time you have to make sure you have really good players on your squad. Um, but that would be kind of cool if um, you can 2 versus 2 instead of 1 versus 1. Um, I think bots in the gulag isn't a bad thing either because people do camp in the gulag. I think if they have a way to fix the bots so they only attack people that are camping in the gulag, I think that's a good idea. But if you're like actively moving and searching, I think that would be not so good if it's attacking the person who's moving. I think if the AI bot knows how to go look for the person that's camping in the gulag or something like that, then it'll be a good ad. I think it would be. So those are just a couple things that I wanted to talk about really quickly. Um, are you gonna how much of the progression are you gonna lose? If you're gonna lose all of it, and if that's the case, what are you gonna do to sweeten the deal to get people to switch over to Warzone 2? Because truth is, they invited 200 streamers out today, but um, you still have millions of other people to worry about. I don't know, is everybody a streamer that they're gonna want to switch over to get the newest content, or is it going to be okay and people are going to switch over anyways? So, anyways, there's a couple things I want to talk about. I'll see you guys later.